Section 2.2. Common vulnerability patterns in AI-generated code. The 5 security flaws AI coding tools reproduce most often. AI coding tools consistently reproduce a predictable set of security vulnerabilities. These are not random mistakes. They follow directly from how models are trained. An AI learns by studying billions of lines of public code. If insecure patterns are more common in the training data, the AI reproduces them. It generates the most statistically likely completion, not the most secure one. The numbers are striking. Cross-site scripting tasks fail 86% of the time. SQL injection appears in roughly 20% of AI-generated database code. And missing input validation is the single most common security flaw across independent studies. Let's trace where each vulnerability comes from. The root cause is always training data bias. The AI's training data consists of billions of lines from public repositories, mostly written before 2015. Each bias maps to a specific vulnerability. Tutorials skip validation, producing missing input validation. SQL tutorials use string concatenation, leading to SQL injection. Quick start guides hardcode credentials for simplicity. MD5 and SHA-1 dominate legacy code, resulting in insecure cryptography. And templates render data without escaping, producing cross-site scripting. The AI is not trying to write insecure code. It is simply generating the patterns it has seen most often. Here's a quick reference of all 5 patterns. Pattern 1, missing input validation, CW20, severity high. Fix, validate type, range, format, and length before use. Pattern 2, SQL injection, CW89, severity critical. Fix, always use parameterized queries, never concatenate. Pattern 3, hardcoded credentials, CW798, severity high. Fix, store secrets in environment variables or a secrets manager. Pattern 4, insecure cryptography, CWE916, severity critical. Fix, use bcrypt or Argon2, never MD5 or SHA-1 for passwords. Pattern 5, XSS, CWE79, severity high. Fix, use text content instead of innerHTML and sanitize with DOM purify when needed. All 5 follow from training data bias. Pattern 1, missing input validation. AI generates functions that accept user-supplied values and use them directly, without checking whether they are valid. In the vulnerable code, the endpoint takes a user ID from the request and plugs it straight into a database query. Nothing stops that value from being empty, negative, or a SQL fragment. The fix validates that the input is a positive integer before using it and uses a parameterized query to prevent injection. Why does AI do this? Introductory tutorials show working code first. Validation is treated as a polished step that most examples skip entirely. To prevent this, validate every value from outside your application. Check type, range, format, and length. Reject invalid input with a 400 error. Use a validation library like Pydantic or Zod rather than writing checks by hand. And never rely on front-end validation alone. Always revalidate on the server, because attackers call your API directly. Pattern 2, SQL injection via string concatenation. Rated critical. SQL injection happens when user input is concatenated directly into a query string. An attacker can insert SQL syntax to manipulate the query, bypassing authentication or extracting data. In the vulnerable example, the username is concatenated into the SQL string. An attacker who injects a quote followed by or 1 equals 1 makes the where clause always true, returning every row and bypassing login. The fix uses a parameterized query. The SQL template and data are sent separately. No matter what the user types, it can never change the SQL structure. Why does AI produce this? String concatenation was the dominant SQL pattern in older tutorials. The model has seen it far more often than parameterized queries, and the concatenated version runs without errors on normal input. To prevent this, always use parameterized queries or prepared statements. Never build SQL strings using concatenation, f-strings, or template literals. ORMs like SQL Alchemy or Prisma parameterize automatically, but watch out for raw query methods. After any AI session, grep for f-string select patterns and variables concatenated into queries. Pattern 3, hard-coded credentials. This is when API keys, passwords, and tokens are written directly into source code. Once committed to Git, a hard-coded credential persists in version history permanently, even after the file is deleted. In the vulnerable example, a Stripe live key and database password are string literals in the source. The moment this gets committed, those secrets are permanent. The secure approach loads credentials from environment variables with real values stored in a .env file locally and a secrets manager in production. Why does AI do this? Quick Start guides hardcode credentials for simplicity. AI coding agents also read your .env files to understand your project and may copy those real values directly into generated code. To prevent this, load all credentials from environment variables or a secrets manager like AWS Secrets Manager or HashiCorp Vault. Add .env files to your gitignore before starting any AI coding session. And scan staged changes before every push using tools like Git Secrets or Trufflehog to catch leaks before they reach the remote. Pattern 4. Insecure password hashing. Also rated critical. AI uses weak algorithms like MD5 and SHA-1 for password hashing because they are the most common hash functions in training data. The critical flaw is not their age, it is their speed. For password hashing, speed is the enemy. In the vulnerable example, MD5 hashes passwords. Modern hardware computes billions of MD5 hashes per second, making brute force attacks trivially cheap. The secure alternative uses bcrypt, which is intentionally slow. It includes a configurable work factor and handles salting automatically. Why does AI do this? MD5 and SHA-1 appear far more often in training data. The code runs without errors and produces valid-looking output. The flaw is invisible at the syntax level. To prevent this, use Argon2, bcrypt, or script for password hashing. These are the algorithms recommended by OWASP. Never use MD5, SHA-1, or even plain SHA-256 for passwords because the flaw is speed, not age. When reviewing AI-generated authentication code, grep for hashlib.md5, hashlib.sha1, and create hash with MD5 or SHA-1. Pattern 5. Cross-site scripting, or XSS. XSS happens when user-controlled content is embedded into HTML without escaping. An attacker who stores a script tag in their data can make it execute in every other user's browser, stealing cookies or performing actions on the victim's behalf. In the vulnerable example, user input is assigned to innerHTML. If the comment contains a script tag, it executes as code. The fix uses text content instead. The browser always treats text content as literal text, never as HTML. In React, JSX escapes automatically, so avoid dangerously set innerHTML with user content. Why does AI produce this? Early web examples render user data directly into HTML. Output escaping is an extra step most tutorials omit. Veracode measured an 86% failure rate for XSS tasks. To prevent this, use text content, not innerHTML, for user-supplied text. Use frameworks that escape by default, like React JSX. Never use dangerously set innerHTML with user-controlled content. If you must render user-supplied HTML, sanitize it with DOM Purify first, and apply a content security policy header as an additional layer of defense. How do you catch these patterns? Run through this checklist after every AI-assisted coding session before committing. Step 1. Grep for hard-coded secrets. Search for API key, password, secret, bearer, and long base64-like strings. Step 2. Look for SQL String Concatenation. Search for format string select statements, where plus operators, and variables built into query strings. Step 3. Check input validation. Every function accepting external input should validate before use. Step 4. Check crypto in authentication code. Search for hashlib.md5, hashlib.sha1, and create hash with MD5. Step 5. Search for innerHTML assignments and verify each uses trusted content or is sanitized with DOM Purify. Automate this with static analysis tools like semgrep or CodeQL, run as pre-commit hooks or in your CI pipeline. They catch patterns that look correct, but are structurally insecure. Beyond static analysis, you can use a second AI agent as a security reviewer. The key principle: the reviewer must be a separate session from the code generator. One agent writes, optimizing for making it work. Another audits, optimizing for finding what is wrong. Same model, different job, separate context. In practice, 4 steps. First, use dedicated review commands like Claude Code's /review command after generating code. Second, start a new session with a security-focused prompt explicitly looking for vulnerabilities. Third, scope the review to the diff. Feed only what changed using git diff. Fourth, treat AI review as a first pass. It catches mechanical issues reliably, but for critical components like authentication and payment, human review remains essential. To wrap up, these 5 vulnerability patterns are predictable, not random. They follow directly from what AI models saw most often in their training data. The good news is that predictable means catchable. Grep for them manually, automate detection with static analysis tools like semgrep, and use a second AI agent to review what the first one writes. In the next section, we'll cover context blindness, where AI makes security mistakes because it cannot see the full picture of your application's architecture. For more details, visit wisebuilder.dev.